You know what had happened? I was giving the instructions. I didn't realize when my video got off, and I was continuing and made this painting till here. So what I'll do is I'll tell you, I had in that video that I have shared earlier, I have painted till this part. So I will show this particular flower here. You'll understand that, and then you can apply it here. So basically I will show it on, like, this is the flower. So what I had done was, before I could, you know, I was just able to show you that we darken this area. The base is already purple, you assume that, because I have painted it till here. So we are applying the second layer now. So this, we apply the second layer here, and then this particular petal which is in front. Okay, similarly in the other ones, what we do is we paint on both the sides like this. You can keep comparing it to the flower here, what I am trying to show, and the central part again dark like this. Now the lower petal is completely dark. We have applied a darker layer on the lower part. So now this is the second purple layer in the flower, which makes it quite dark, the way it has happened here. Now using a thin brush, the thinnest that you have, we have to make the lines that are visible here. So how we do that is, very lightly, without making a pattern, make lines like this, and on the other side like this. Wash your brush very nicely and merge it like this. You don't have to make this outline. This outline is just to show the flower. You have to directly make it the way I have done. I'll just superimpose these lines again, how I did it, to make you understand. I just made the lines like this and then merged, cleaned my brush and merged it like this, the way I showed here. Similarly, the same process was repeated in this flower. First, what I'll do is, what I have done already, I repeat over that, because a lot of flower has been made. So what I did was, I first applied the color in the center. This is what I did. I just applied it till here in all the three flowers. After doing this, I will wash my brush absolutely thoroughly so that every color is removed, and then merge it, because we want the flower to be light and dark, all the three. And in this part, I will color it from the top. So I am just repeating that process that I did. Since it is watercolors and I don't take too dark colors, I can repeat and show the process again. So I made it like this. Again, wash your brush thoroughly, absolutely thoroughly, and merge on both sides, little bit here, and then take the thin brush and make these lines like this, and then merge them. So all these lines, I have not taken too much of color, very little color and lot of water. You can even extend this wet area like this. So don't take any color in your brush, just use this color to spread. So these are the lines that have been created. This is how I painted these two flowers. The second thing that I did in this flower was, once the dark thing was done, again once it dries, now this is the second layer that I have to repeat now, which I have not done in the first flower. Again take a darker color of violet, mixing blue and red in this area. To make it more prominent, again we will apply a second layer, now the third layer of purple. So first layer was the lightest we drew yesterday, painted yesterday, second that we did today. Now the third one. What will this give is a nice 3D effect. So this time we don't have to paint the entire thing, just the central part, just this part. You see, just this part. This will make your painting more three-dimensional. And again, just merge the corners like this. Similarly, this dark portion that I showed you how to be done, at certain areas, again we will apply little bit of dark. Not everywhere, just two places. Wash your brush and don't leave it like this, just merge it. So this is how the flower has been done. This is the thing, that flower is complete now. We come back to the leaves. As I told you that now these darker green areas are dry and we can do some work on it. Taking sap green, now make the leaves again. You see, like this. Same way what we did on the petals. Remember, it is the same process what we did on the petals, nothing different. This part of the leaf is folded, so you just darken the base. You don't have to do anything here. You just darken the base because this side is visible. Now same, using the thin brush, less color, more water, and make the lines the way we did on the petals. Like this. So now this is complete. I'll repeat certain things because the video got disconnected in between. I didn't realize it. After doing the first layer, I made the second layer of the darker areas, in which I created 1, 2, 3 and 4 areas. But remember to keep these light. Don't completely cover the lighter areas. In this flower, this entire petal was given a second coat. This only the upper part, and this particular petal both the sides. Once it was little dry, then the third layer was applied, which is the center of the flower. So this is the dark portion that was given the second time, and this, but now we don't go till the end, we just focus on the center. Similarly, 2-3 patches in this dark area also. We repeat it here again. We did the dark and then add the third layer of dark area in the only the center. Remember, only the center. And at few. This you can do when the paint is still wet. Don't wait for the paint to dry. Then it will give a nice merging. But only thing that you need to remember is till where you are taking your brush. So if you have to darken the center, don't paint till here, otherwise it will become flat because it is already wet. So what will happen, the color will go till the end. So if you only keep your darker color, the third layer, till here, so if you only paint it in this area, agar wo thoda sa spread bhi hoga, it will not go beyond this. So on drying you can see 2-3 layers. this is what you have to keep in mind. If you still have some doubts, please do let me know. I'll help you. Thank you.